What up, guys? It is I, Lindsay, and I'm here taking a break from Jessica Jones in order to watch something fun. I've, the last couple days, the only things I've really seen are, of course, Jessica Jones, and then Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, which I have a video for on the way, but after all that weird, over-the-top violence and shenanigans and supposed awesomeness of Mockingjay, and then the true epicness that is Jessica Jones, but that in that epicness there's, kind of some kind of disturbing, some kind of weird and twisted shit going on. I love it for it, but, after all that, I needed something happy, so I decided to go see the stoner comedy set the day before Christmas, but a couple days before Thanksgiving. Who knows? But this movie it's pretty good. Comedies, I feel, are a little difficult to review because, I just always find that they're more difficult to really comment on. This one's very funny. It's got some nice little messages going on inside of it. Like, I really like the way that it's approaching kind of like midlife crises, but not really a midlife crisis, more of like that moment in your life where you're kind of at a changing point, your old life versus your new life. Like, one of these characters is just about to become a father. Another one of these characters is really getting his first real big break in his professional sports career. And the other one, he's kind of at a transitional period in his life because he doesn't really have a whole lot going on. He just lost his girlfriend, who was amazing. But his professional career is a mess, if it's even existent, which it really isn't. And all he really had going on for him was that girl, and now he's lost and he's adrift. He doesn't know really where to go or what to do. So all these characters are at these kind of transitional periods of their lives. And they're all kind of, this night is about, this character, the night before, the night is about each of these characters, celebrating a tradition that they go on with each other, in that every year for Christmas, they all hang out together and go on some big epic drug and drunk-filled craziness in order to find their way into a party, what was it called? The Nutcracker Ball? Yeah, the Nutcracker's Ball. And they do that because the character who's kind of lost in adrift, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, his parents died not too long before Christmas one year back in the early 2000s, and they kind of hang out with him now in order to try and get him out of his slump, try and be there and support him, but also, they need that because they're all best friends. They've known each other for years since they were childhood, and they all need each other to one extent or another, and that's really what this movie explores in a lot of ways. In addition to being hilarious, because it's quite funny, I laughed out loud so much. Michael Shannon as a drug dealer is the most genius thing ever, and a great cameo by James Franco that made me laugh out loud. But all that aside, this movie is really about, even as you get older, you still need to hold on to your old friendships. You need to hold on to the things from your childhood. You need to hold on to the things that got you to where you are in life, the things that molded you into who you are. You'll make some good friends, some new good friends along the way. You'll meet women, or a young man if you are a woman, and you'll grow close to them. But it's also important to hold on to your older friends. And it's simple, it's cute, it's a Christmas movie for stoners and partygoers, and I loved it. And in addition to making me laugh, it kind of got me in the feels a little bit with what each of these characters are going through. And I could relate to a lot of it, because I'm not quite there yet. They're in their mid-30s. I'm only 27. But, I'm kind of getting into some of that in my own life. And so it's interesting to see some of that, up on the big screen. And these are the kinds of characters that you can project yourself onto, depending on where you are in life. Either because you went through it, or you're going through it, or you're about to go through some variants of all these things. And I don't know, sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes some good laughs and some relatable characters going through things that we can all understand is all it takes to be a good movie. It's really not that hard. I mean, it is hard, but you don't need to try so hard, I guess is the point I'm getting across. As long as you have like a decent story with a good moral attached to it, with likable characters and some good actors and, directors and all that stuff too, you'll have a pretty good movie. And I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. So if you're looking for something kind of offbeat to do to celebrate the holidays this year, consider The Night Before. Strongly recommended, especially if you like things like The Interview, This Is the End, and all those things. It also reminded me a lot of, and it's funny because it's from the people that did This Is the End, but it reminded me very much of The World's End. That came out kind of at the same time, or Was it a little after? Oh, I can't remember. The Simon Pegg, Nick Frost movie directed by Edgar Wright, where Simon Pegg is trying to do this epic bar crawl so that he can re-experience his childhood, and these characters are going on this epic adventure. In the night before, these characters are going on an epic adventure to find their way into this epic party of legendary status. I'm not saying there's anything bad in that, it just reminded me of it. I really like The World's End, so... And you know, I like this movie too, and I think I'm out of things to say, because I'm really repeating myself. So, yeah, go see The Night Before if you want to. More Jessica Jones stuff is on the way. I still need to review the last episode, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to accept that it's over. And then, like I said, there'll be a Mockingjay video coming soon, and that'll be fun. But for now, take it easy, y'all. And if you're in the States, happy Thanksgiving. And if you're not in the States, I hope you're well. Bye-bye.